Hello, my name is Brian, this is Football Manager 22, and we're back in Salisbury with our near end of the year update. As you might be able to tell from this screen thing in the top right, things have been going pretty well. The staff isn't happy that we don't exactly play direct soccer, but we kind of do, and they're happy about everything else. And why wouldn't they be? We go look at the competition standings, and we are 7 points clear of Crew in second place at the top of Skybet League 2. We have 5 games remaining, Crew, and most of the rest of the league has 4. With our point differential lead, 12 points over Leyton Orient in 4th, that means if we get a single point in our next game, we will be clinched into the top 3 and automatic promotion. And with a 7-point lead over Crew, if we win and they lose, then we clinch the championship. And if we win and they draw, we can do no worse than a tie, and that's if we lose our last 4, which, is unlikely given how our results have gone. As you can see, since our loss to Derby in the FA Cup, we haven't lost in League 2 competition. There were some draws right afterwards against Bristol Rovers and Doncaster. I believe Bristol Rovers is the game I last broadcast. But after that, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 league games, 9 wins, 2 draws. That'll leave you in a pretty good place. We've also advanced through the FA Trophy, again, trophy that I'm not sure we should necessarily be in. And we have Kidderminster as a season capper in the FA Trophy final. We have made one move. In the meanwhile, looking forward, we have signed Josh Crook, who is out of contract from Macclesfield, down in the VNL North, actually. But I want to know what Macclesfield was doing with a player like this, and this, in particular, these physical attributes: an 18 pace, 16 acceleration, 19 agility, ludicrous speed. Since I'm looking to move to a 4-3-3 with the inside forward and a winger, I'm leaning towards setting Crook here as my right winger of the future, at least for the next level or two. I think he does a good job. We didn't have to, again, since he was out of contract, we didn't have to pay anything for him, and we brought him in on a semi-reasonable deal. We've had a couple players complain about playing time. We've mostly negotiated those circumstances all right. Another player, Jack Smith, will be leaving us at the end of the year on a free transfer, and we might have to get rid of Hazeman, our backup defensive midfielder right now. He's been unhappy with the playing time he's been getting. I just wanted to pop over here and briefly look at how Jordan Hackett's been doing. He's only gotten 12 games a year. I know he got injured in the middle of the year. Performance was just average. It's possible that moving up to League 1, and if they don't use him much, that we might be able to get him on loan next year, bring him back to the team, play left back, as our current left back is a loanee as well. So it'd be nice to see that. I'll keep an eye out for that. Other than that, I am looking to perhaps find a true striker, advanced forward at the top, who can really provide everything on his own as we shift to that 4-3-3. And more dynamic fullbacks in particular. Everything else, mostly happy with the team. Sinisalo is great. He's actually gotten his first caps for the Finnish national team. That hasn't gone particularly well for the Finnish national team. Unfortunately, our goalkeeper here is 0-2. He's great for us, maybe not quite at the level of being a true international goalie. But we will take you to the next game. Oh, sorry, I guess I'll take one more opportunity to complain about ownership. I actually had an offer. I had a job offer from Sevilla. Asked me to come and be their head coach. Not even just not an offer for an interview, an offer for the position. And they are in 7th in La Liga, one spot out of European competition. So This had been, a couple weeks ago. So with a good final kick of the year, I could have potentially managed a team into European competition next year. I declined that interview because this is a, 0 to hero save. So Salisbury is where I'm going to be. It's not a journeyman. And then, I go and ask the ownership to fund a coaching course again to get me my last coaching badge and improve my coaching stats, my attributes, and they decline again. And I'm just like, there needs to be a button when you're offered a job like that. Accept the job, decline the job, or leverage this job against your current job. I should be able to just go, hey, you should fund this coaching badge, or I'll take the job with Sevilla. You're worried about me leaving because if I get my last coaching badge, I'll be an attractive candidate. I'm an attractive candidate for another job now. Give me my coaching badge, damn it. Anyways, we got a game against near bottom of the table Wrexham. Sorry, Ryan Reynolds. And as noted, if the results go our way, interesting. I want to play Josh Crook, our new signee up top. He's not great finishing. It's not really where I want to play him. I think I will try him out on the right here. Where is he? As a winger. McBride was briefly making upset noises about us bringing him onto the roster. Sorry, Jack. But Kaolin here is not the long-term answer. And Crook, well, he's not the long-term answer either, but he might be the short-term answer. Camp to Sturridge and Armstrong up top. Owen, Ingolson, Crook, McLean in the middle. Bradbury, Shotton, Branois, Brimble on the back, and Sinisella in the nets. Looks pretty good to me. Nice thing is Crook is in form, as he has been playing, regularly for Macclesfield. It's not someone we signed off the street. Yeah, we'll do well. Everyone's motivated. It's good to see. We'll see if that opening walkout, forming two halves of a circle, is the thumbnail for this video again, as it seems to almost always be. Brimble up to Crook. Doesn't have much opportunity to use his speed. Does get a nice cross in. It's deflected out. Let's get our stats over there and get Wrexham formation up here. They're playing a 4-4-1-1. A little defensive, but then again, we play a little defensive from our 4-4-2 variant. They kill it away to Brian Waugh, who grabs it, plays it to Brimble, back to Brian Waugh, up to McLean, who's already on the yellow card in the 10th minute. Shotton gets it, up to Ingolson, back to McLean, finds a streaking Owen, plays it off his chest, no real opportunity. Camp to Sturridge, off the goalie's hands. No, but we'll take the corner. I need to look if Crook is any good at taking free kicks or corners. Probably not that good, otherwise I might have defaulted to putting him in there because we don't have a huge list of players set there. Armstrong comes away with it, tries to play it in McLean, but it's intercepted. They try to play it long. Brian Waugh intercepts it and will return possession to us as we go to look to create a scoring opportunity. Instead, they get the next highlight. Dead ball, Hosanna on the sideline. Playing a three-man, but Owen does a good job poking it away. Owen now also on a yellow card in the 60th minute. Might have to yell at the boys to stay stuck on their feet. Don't need any trouble. Plays it into Camp to Sturridge. McLean plays it forward to Bradbury. Off his foot one time. Header Armstrong off the top of the bar. Nope. Looks like it's off Sharp's hands. So we'll take the corner. Crook will take it on this side. That's nice. Okay, so maybe he is decent. Shotton over the top. Let's jump in here with a shout. Encourage the boys. Get those green faces down below. Brimble have the throw in. Forward to Armstrong. Just plays with it. Just he's overhandling it. Brimble into Ingolson, who gets dispossessed by Onan. And he's running the other way. Does a good job keeping him there. Plays a cross way back and starches it way over that. It's an aggressive take. I know good defense like ours, you got to kind of shoot on sight just to get them going, get them on frame. But if they're that far away, it's going to be hard to be on frame. They try and bomb it deep, but Shotton comes away with it, heads it to Bradbury. lumps it forward to no one, just no one. And they take possession. Hosanna, Gibbon, back to Sharp. And I see the goalkeeper probably playing it heavy forward again. They head it forward to no one in particular, and Brimble is the first one to it. He'll restart our attack. Plays forward to Armstrong, and we don't successfully head it anywhere either, and they kick it. Thomas Sadler does a great job streaking in. Unfortunately, doesn't do a great job of following up. Put himself in a great spot, though. Just no ability to do anything with it. Needed another touch and then to control it. Brimble on the throw into Crook, heads it to Armstrong, plays in the middle. Campton Sturridge goal, 28th of the year. He picked up a bonus for his 20th goal. He's, his star rating is diminished on this team down to 2.5 stars or so, but he has been a productive fellow even at this level. I don't know if he'll be productive at the next level, but we're not going to kick him out of bed for eating crackers. No. He'll probably still be on the team, and we'll see if he can rotate in. Unfortunately, he is pretty positionally unflexible. So doesn't get much in the way. Crook plays it in after Ingolson's shot is saved, and we will cut the highlight there. I have some control over it, and it's not the game automatically going, nothing interesting's happening. And we go into halftime with a 1-0 lead. Let's take a look around the league. Does Crew actually have a game today? It does not appear that Crew... Oh, no, they do. They are up 2-1 over Bradford, thanks to a 22nd minute penalty. They're at the half. Okay. So that's the one we need a draw to maybe clinch, but we don't have a goal differential lead over them, so it's not a clinch, but, we just need a single point after that. Or a loss does clinch it. Keep it up. Good. Lots of number of shots. Largely productive shots, too. We actually scored one. Nothing more frustrating than pounding the net the first half and none of them going in. And we dispossess Brimble grabbing it. Brian Will up to Ingleson, to Crook, to Armstrong. Dances, pivots up to Campton Sturridge. Chippy and Sharp maybe phases through the goalpost a little bit there as he makes the catch. We have now cleared 1 XG, the opposition at 0.32. Hosanna throws up to Thomas Sadler. Looks like Bradbury and Owen trying to do defense on the left side. McLean comes up, dispossesses, plays it forward to Armstrong. Armstrong finds Cook running down the right side. Let's see that pace. Yeah, doing a good job with it, even with the ball. Plays across. Unfortunately, no one there on the low cross. But they try to just clear it, and Brimble comes away with it, up to Crook. Now pivot hard and run to the end line. Does not. Plays into McLean in the middle, up to Ingleson. Back to McLean, back to Brian Waugh. He's going to bomb it forward. Not a whole lot of space. They miss it. Campton Sturridge there to clean up the double mistake. Their center back and then their goalkeeper should feel very foolish about that. That wasn't so much a opportunity created as much as a thoughtful gift seized. One miss, and then, completely just... I'd expected his man to clear that ball, to do something with it, and did not react fast enough. Not as fast as Campton Sturridge, now on 29 goals this year. Crook comes away with it, plays it up to Armstrong, into Campton Sturridge, who goes for the shot immediately, wants that hat trick. Had one in recent days, but it plays it off the defender instead. Crook comes away with it, making a fine showing of it so far. Happy with that. McBride has been one of the weaker players on the side, playing at that wide playmaker spot we've had him on. Looks like Armstrong's on a bit of an injury, which we do want to make that sub. No reason to play an injured player, especially at this point, but we do want to change over to a target forward from an advanced forward to better play to Al-Hamadi's strengths. Unfortunately, while we probably want to keep Campton Sturridge, I can't see Al-Hamadi staying with us at the next level, especially if we go to a one-striker system as I plan to. He's, again, also positionally inflexible. And while he's been fine, he's mostly been the third striker behind Armstrong and Campton Sturridge, but he still puts him in. He's down to a 2-star rating, but that's his 12th on the year as the third striker. It's been productive. And that's what they get for lumping it forward when we have dangerous center backs. We're going to come away with a lot of those and then immediately create opportunities the other way. Alhamadi just smokes it past their poor keeper. This could get Wrexham, throw them back in the relegation zone. They are 20th. There are 24 teams in League 2, and the bottom 2 get relegated, so they'd have to fall a bit, but this loss certainly won't help. And if some of those teams down below them, I don't actually know how tight it is in the standings. If we get a test screen, we'll take a quick look at the here. Oh, nope. Back to another highlight. Sharp bombs away. Shot and comes away with it. Heads it to Bradbury, who plays it up to Owen. We're in the 73rd minute. I should make my changes. Crook and Ingolfsson, it looks like. That's fine by me. We'll put in Perry for Ingolfsson. And we will go ahead and put in McBride for Crook, and switch it out to a role better suited for his footedness. Leave on the guys on yellow cards with 3-goal lead. That's not a huge issue. I'm more worried about guys who are on higher fatigue. Sadler to the end line, cross all the way across. Shotton tries to take it away from Sinisalo, but let the goalkeeper have it, young man. Luckily, doesn't headbutt him. McBride on the corner. Brian Walsh, short post, Neo, and they clear. No, we don't. Just wants to show us kind of bombarding their goal. Brown back to Alhamadi. Off the goalkeeper. Let's take yet another corner. McBride will do it into Shotton, right into Sharp's hands. Plays along to Thomas Sadler. No one's guarding him. It's not ideal. Bradbury should have probably drifted out there, but Sinisalo makes the save after their cross. All right, let's take this over to league table. Wrexham's on 42 points. Wrexham's completely safe given Barrow and Scunthorpe are on 26 and 31, but the Scunthorpe-Plymouth battle to see who goes down, that's a compelling battle. Let's resume the action. They get a corner. How nice. Jones takes it. Plays it mid-table. Fire bounces around. Luckily, Brimble on the stick clears it away after it got a bit messy and dangerous. Onan, who I feel like had been playing maybe on the left earlier, is now swung over to the right. Wood blasts it off the wood. Bradbury clears hard. Looks like they're actually pressing hard now. A little bit too little, too late. Thomas Sadler's wearing a green headband, headphones of some sort. That's a curious look. How nice. It is nice to see a little visual flair of some sort. Make the players stand out is somehow different. Plays it back to Hayden. Bradbury up on Thomas Sadler. Cross easily handled by Shotton. Unfortunately, we have no one in the mid-space. They're calling it a goal. I'm thinking they're going to pick this back up. Nope, they're calling it a goal. All right. Sinisalo just got himself a bit out of position there. It's not as bad as theirs, but not a moment of shining glory for Sinisalo. Well, isn't this curious? Like, literally 10 seconds later. We're gonna demand more of the boys. Like, this is... Come on. Alright, let's start moving the sliders around. And changing roles. Owen moving back to support. And same with McBride. So that the wings have a little more interest in dropping back in defense and less in charging forward at a moment's notice. And then once those go through, we'll change the overall team mentality to probably defensive. 3 minutes left in regulation and whatever stoppage time we find. Yep, just have a lovely kickabout, boys. Al-Hamadi bombs it forward for Campbell Sturridge, uses his pace to get there. End line, turns, looks, plays into the middle. Al-Hamadi, header, creating space. Captain Sturridge with an assist with his 2 goals, and Al-Hamadi with his 2nd goal of the night. Senegal with an uncharacteristically bad, quote-unquote, game, allowing 2 goals, but the boys have been so productively offensively, doesn't even matter. We'll still shift to cautious. The words have lost meaning. Just kind of babbling at this point. Hey, bombing forward to Gardiner. Apparently he called offside. Senegal totally would have saved that if he didn't, know it had been unnecessary, and that's why he let it go. Anyways, the boys obsessed. Owen plays it forward to Campbell Sturridge. Oh, DJ Campbell Sturridge almost had his hat trick after another defensive mistake. Instead, we'll take it to the corner with McBride. Campbell Sturridge not usually in the box in these opportunities. Al-Hamadi will be lurking the back post, but he'll play it near. Shotton, and nothing interesting comes of that. Wood will play it short to Hayden into a cluster there, back out, and yeah. Come on, boys. Focus seems appropriate here. Come on. Get your heads on straight. Playing just kind of like jogging around with the ball. La da 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 da. Sinisalo take a free kick from a dead ball here. About 30 seconds left, potentially. Defense runs away. It looks like Sinisalo is just going to bomb it long. Oh, interesting. Plays it into the middle, but to the side. Luckily, we came away with it. Captain Sturridge plays out to Bradbury on the far side. Up to Owen, but stone foots it, and luckily, the only saving grace is that their offensive touch there was very poor and played it too long. Our boys will recycle. McBride up to Al-Hamadi, bombs it forward. Yeah, they're going to get it, but they're not really going to have time to do anything productive with it, so they just bomb it forward. It's a game of just bombing forward at this point. Luckily, their touch isn't any better than ours, and the ball just kind of, lands helpless at our feet. Ball is played out. 95 plus 30. Come on, ref. Blow the whistle. Game's over. We all know it. Yeah, you need to let him throw it in to just blow the whistle, man. All right. That was not the most glorious of second halves. Defensively, things fell apart in unexpected and unappreciated way, but the offense was good enough that we come away with the win. Promotion has been secured. Up to League One, Salisbury goes. Where we stop, nobody knows. So, thank you very much for joining me. I don't know if I will try and put together it depends how much I try and rebuild the team and how interesting the transfer portion of things are. I may try and put together a actual off-season video as opposed to a start of new season video, but we'll see how it goes. But huzzah, here's to promotion. I will play out the last couple games, obviously seeking to win the league and add that trophy to our trophy case before we move up, hopefully never to return to League 2 again. Thank you for joining me. Please let me know your thoughts. Like, comment, subscribe, all those fun things. And I will see you soon.